Matthew 27 and verse 20. But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitudes that they should ask for Barabbas and what? That they should ask for Barabbas and destroy Jesus. Notice John chapter 19 verses 13 through 15. When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he brought Jesus out and sat down in the judgment seat in a place that is called the Pavement, but in Hebrew, Gabbatha. Now it was the preparation day of the Passover, and about the 6th hour. And he said to the Jews, behold your king. And now notice this. But they cried out, away with him! Away with him! Crucify him! Pilate said to them, shall I crucify your king? The chief priests answered, we have no king but Caesar. Do you know what they were doing? They were actually divorcing Jesus Christ as their king. By saying that they had no king but Caesar, they were committing a terrible act of fornication with the king to destroy Jesus Christ. And by the way, lest you wonder about this, did Jesus many times give parables where he spoke about his desire to marry the people in his day, his church? Yes. He called John the Baptist the friend of the bridegroom, the matchmaker, if you please. In fact, he said, how can you cry when the bridegroom is in your midst? He spoke of himself as the bridegroom. He gave the parable of the 10 virgins, which is a marriage. He spoke about the king and his servants, Matthew chapter 22. In other words, this was Jesus trying to woo his people and say, I want to have a relationship with you. I want to be your husband. I want you to be my wife. And what did they say? They said, we will not have you as king. We have no king but the political system. We have no king but whom? Caesar. They were disowning their relationship with Jesus Christ. They were breaking their relationship. They were basically divorcing Jesus Christ. And by the way, when they did this, this led to national apostasy, which eventually led to national ruin. You see, they thought that by killing Jesus, they were going to save their nation. But by killing Jesus, they brought destruction upon their nation. They caused just the opposite of what they thought they were going to cause. By taking over the political system to destroy Jesus, they brought about what they wanted to prevent. Notice John chapter 19 verses 41 to 44. John 19, 41 to 44, speaking about the destruction of Jerusalem because the Jewish nation had said, we don't want this man. We don't want him to be our husband. We have a king with Caesar. His blood be upon us and upon our children. Notice, now as he drew near, he saw the city and wept over it, saying, if you had known, even you especially in this your day, the things that make for your peace, but now they are hidden from your eyes. For days will come upon you when your enemies will build an embankment around you. This is the Romans, by the way. The very ones that they said the Romans will take away our nation, the Romans did take away their nation. But because they destroyed Jesus. Verse 43, for the days will come upon you when your enemies will build an embankment around you, surround you and close you in on every side, and level you and your children within you to the ground. And they will not leave in you one stone upon another, because you did not know the time of your visitation. Do you see what happens when the church fornicates with the state? The result, automatic result, is persecution. Sooner or later, when the church abandons its relationship with Jesus, its spiritual mission, and it tries to get the state to do what Jesus should do, that's fornication. And it leads to the downfall of the church.